Good morning folks, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be trying to make some Yorkshire puddings. Now what we're doing here is we're going to have one chef versus another chef. So two celebrity chefs. We've got Gordon Ramsay and James Martin. Now James Martin, some of you might not know him, he's a celebrity chef here in the UK. He's got a Saturday morning show and he's very popular. And he's from Yorkshire, so he must know about making Yorkshire puddings, yeah? Taking on the legendary Gordon Ramsay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to follow the instructions exactly to the letter. I've printed them off. The only difference I'm doing, I'm going to scale them down because I don't want boatloads of puddings today, but the measurements are exact. So let's get on and get them made. Right, who are we starting with first? We'll start with Gordon Ramsay's first. So, one large egg. Oh, by the way, they've got their own little measuring jug so we don't get them mixed up. I don't want people saying, oh, you've got them mixed up, you don't know who's who's and all the rest of it. So, Gordon Ramsay, one large egg. So, I know on the TV they crack these in one hand and I can't do that. So here we go. One large egg. Right. 125 grams, no it isn't, it's 41.5 grams of flour. Plain flour. We've got the plain flour. Switch this on. Zero it off. So we're up to 41.5 grams. Ooh, nearly there in one go. So that's slightly over, it's 43 grams. So there you go, Gordon. There's your flour. So 50 ml of whole milk. It's got to be whole milk. So 50 ml of this. Not a lot, is it? Okay, that's 50 ml. It doesn't look a lot, but there you go. So there we go, that's it. Half a teaspoonful of sea salt. Okay, we've got some sea salt here. Half a teaspoon. So that's probably about half a teaspoon, I would say. Okay. Mix them all together and that's ready to rock and roll. We'll use a fork. I'm not doing very good at mixing. I could do with one of those fancy mixers that the chef use. Blend everything together nicely. Okay. That's Gordon's. Now then, James, we need 66 grams of flour for this. Put it on first. Zero it. 66 grams. That 1 gram's taking a bit of doing, there we go. 66 grams of flour. That goes into James's. 189 ml of milk. This is a lot more milk. Oh, I've probably put a shade too much in there, but I'll won't put a tiny little bit left in there. Yeah, that's exact. Now the tricky bit here is he hasn't said what size egg, so I've gone for medium. Now James says 2.5 eggs. Can anybody crack an egg in half, a fresh egg? Don't know if I can. Anyway, here we go, I'll have a go cracking these eggs again. 1. 2. The half egg. Oh, how do you do half an egg? Right, what a mess. That is half an egg. And my hands are quite a mess at the minute. Let's get them cleaned up. This is obviously going to make a greater quantity of puddings. I'm going to have Yorkshire puddings coming at my ears. Again, I could do with a mixer. Okay, James and Gordon, look at the difference in quantity there. What I'm probably going to have to do so I can get the exact same size Yorkshire pudding, I don't know whether I should do this or not, is put the same quantity in each bowl in the oven. I don't know what to do. We'll see anyway. So what they both recommend now is put this in the fridge, preferably for at least 4 hours or even better overnight. So what I'm going to do now, whack these in the fridge and we'll get back to you this afternoon. Okay folks, so we're back and it's 6 hours later. Now the two different batters, James said put it in the fridge for 4 hours plus, preferably overnight. Now the Gordon Ramsay one, he said leave it out for an hour outside of the fridge. So that's what I've done. Now the cooking times, a big difference in the cooking times. Whoa, yeah. James Martin one cooked for 30 minutes. That does seem a long time. And the Gordon Ramsay one, 12 to 15 minutes at 220C. So as you can see on here. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do now. We're going to put them in the Ninja. Yeah, I know some people don't like the Ninjas, put them in the oven. The Ninja is basically a small oven, isn't it? It's, you know, they're called air fryers, but they're ovens. No, anyway. Right, so James Martin one, he said use goose fat. So that's what I'm doing, goose fat. Couple of spoonfuls of goose fat. The Gordon Ramsay one, vegetable oil. So I'm going to put them in first, preheated for about 5 minutes or so until it gets a smoking temperature, and then we're going to whack it in. Right, let's go. Ooh. Okay, so we'll put the Ninja on, and what we've got to do is preheat both sides for about 5 to 10 minutes until it's piping hot. So we'll put in the temperature we want it on, which is 220. 220 on that side. What we need to do is get the goose fat. We're supposed to have 4 spoonfuls of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're supposed to have this on so it's smoking red hot. On the other side, it's supposed to be somewhat similar, so I'll do it so the entire bottom is absolutely covered with vegetable oil. Right, let's get going. Okay, so it's up to temperature now. We're going to put the James one in on the left hand side first. Pour it in quick. And the Gordon one. Okay, the moment of truth, folks. I've just checked it and the Gordon one's definitely done, and it looks like the James one done. 15 minutes. Whoa, look at them. Okay, we'll take the James one out first. hot. That's hot. And the Gordon one next. Oh. Whoa. Well, they're definitely cooked and they're a funny shape. But what do they taste like? That's the thing. That's the thing. What do they taste like? Right, here we have it. Two funny shaped Yorkshire puddings, but what do they taste like? That's the key. Now we'll try a bit just without any gravy. See what consistency they are. As you can see, they look nice inside. The James one. Very crispy. They've got a bit of a soft inner though, that's nice. I don't know if you can see it in there. I'll just try a bit more. I've surprised myself. Right, go on. Now we'll try yours. Now the James one had more eggs than the Gordon one. Now the Gordon one looked very similar to the James one inside, soft on the inner, cooked throughout, it's risen up, hasn't fallen down. Both nice, but try that one here. Yeah, the James one. Wow. The James Martin one definitely tastes better than the Gordon one. Sorry, Gordon. But that's the bee's knees, honestly. I'm going to put a bit of gravy on now and polish these off. Yeah, I'm going to eat both of them. Right, let's get stuck in. Bit of pepper first. A little bit of salt. There we go. Right, let's get stuck in. I'll tell you what they're both like when I finished. I'm going to eat the James one first. Now the funny thing is, I didn't stick to the time with the James one. It was about 17 minutes and he did say 30, but I did stick to the exact time with the Gordon one. I'll put both recipes up so you can see both, and if you want to try them, there you go. Nice. There you have it, folks. In the taste test, James won. Sorry, Gordon, but James was much tastier. I don't know if it was the eggs or who knows, but definitely tastier. It was cooked less than what it should have been. It should have been in 30 minutes. I cooked it for about 18, I think it was, something like that. and the Gordon one was spot on time. Both of them rose up, they didn't collapse, which was great. And what can I say? I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Anyway, if you like what you've seen, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave some comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye now.